Hello YouTubers, welcome back to another video. I'm here with my dad in the house, getting very warm, and Rob's doing some type of gluing.
What am I doing?
Sticking stuff in.
Right, okay, so what it is, we've got a bike with a broken ignition. Key broken in the ignition. So the ignition was wrecked because somebody had tried to get it out before us. We probably could have got away with kicking it out, but we didn't. So I'm going to show you what the problem is. You've got keys with transponders in them, yeah? Now, obviously you could buy... Look at that. That's only just gone on there, and look at it. It's solid. These are the old keys. Now, the old keys were bent and broken. Okay, so what we've done is we've cut the key off here. Okay, so the key was sticking out here. I could use a pointer, couldn't I? So this is the old key that was there that was broken. So we cut that off with a hacksaw. Don't use a grinder because you don't want to get heat near the transponder chip which is in there for the for the HIS system, Honda Integrated Security System. So inside here somewhere, okay, what you can do when you have your new key, if you could find the transponder chips goes in here, yeah. So, but they want like megabucks to do it. So what we do is we took our keys to a key person and said we want some ignition keys that fit the cubby box, the seat, and everything else. So these ones will fit the seat, okay? These are the ones that came with the ignition, okay? Well, one of them did. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck it. I took too long. Oh, what? You want to feel how hot that is?
It's warm.
That is really warm. Okay. Oh, bugger. I took too long. That didn't take long, did it? Okay. So what we've done is we've washed everything with alcohol, okay? Everything's got to be clean when you're doing any sort of resin repairs with a two-part resin, all right? Everything's got to be clean, even using gloves, because obviously you don't want irritations from this stuff. So what we've done is we cut the key off, sanded it off, and then we glued it. Now, this is quite good because there's like a little dish place, so it fitted really well. It actually fitted in that dish. So we've done a two-part mix. This is just your epoxy two-part mix, okay, this one. And then we took the transponder top and we've just stuck it with the resin, with the two-part epoxy clear there. Then we took our putty, okay, and we made a sausage, and we've then gone all the way around that with the sausage. Now that will go off as hard as rock, okay, which it already has, look. Okay, it's mental stuff. Look at that. That's what, 10 minutes ago, and it's already going solid. Look at that. I can't get over that. So that was like 2 minutes. By the time I told him take a video, and he faffed around and went, right. So all we've got to do now is with this one. Now, obviously, the most important thing when you're touching all this is an irritant, and it's quite nasty on your hands, but you must clean everything. So all of these, before I even attempted to put resin near it, I cleaned it with alcohol. So wiped it all down, wipe it, and then get rid of it. So these are my get rid of it rags. And that's how good the resin is, look, sticks to everything. Okay, so what we're going to do, might as well do it on camera. So this is an epoxy steel, okay? You can get it, JB Weld does a similar one, but this is the putty type, all right? So you peel your plastic off as much as you want, all right? Because I bought shitloads of these from Amazon. You don't need a lot. Cut it off. Boom. You should use a knife to make it really good, but I didn't have one. And then pop that back in the tube. I'll put your little sticky thing on top. Put your sticky thing, put it back in the tube, put the lid on, and then it's ready for next time. So, now you've got your putty. So what you do is...
Kind of like blue tack.
It is like blue tack. It is quite cold to begin with. But obviously once you start playing with it and moulding the two parts, the hardener and the media together...
I'm just going to suggest that. I bet the suggesting people are just going to say, why did you put that on the light?
To warm it up. So just to warm it up because it's solid and my hands are shit. Now, one of the things, the reason why I've done this, people will probably say, why don't you just get a new Honda transponder chip? Because it's like 100 quid for a new keys to be cut. Or that's how much I could find it. So this is the cheaper option because these keys are like, I think they're about 8 quid to get cut off, or tenner or something. So all in, I had 2 new keys cut for what was on the Honda key. I've got to get this right now. So these are the old ignition keys that fit the cubby box on the NC700. So you've got the helmet box, and you've also got the, I think it could be for the seat as well. It also come with this one, but I think that looks pretty much the same as that one, I think. So, not too sure. That one might be for the filler cap. Alright. So, look how bent they all are. They're all being bent. All these keys were. So, it's just a cheaper option. I got 2 new keys for the ignitions cut. I got an extra key for the ignition barrel that I bought from China for 40 quid. So, for 100 quid, I've managed to get all my keys sorted. Okay. And there we go. Now, this does smell a bit. You probably want to do it in a well-ventilated room and not in your living room like we are. So what we're going to do, we've made that, if you notice, all the green has gone. So there's no green in that now, and it's become quite...
Blue tack.
Yeah, it's become quite easy to use. It's getting quite warm. So what you do is you make your sausage around there. All right, make your sausage. Because obviously you don't want these 2 keys to ever separate. And being a bike, you're going to be out in the crap all the time. So once you do that, then you just mould your hand. It does increase a bit of the weight on there. Okay, that's one thing you'll notice. But to be honest, it's sat in ignition, so it's not going to do anything. Now, I've already made the test run that these transponder keys work and got the bike going. I've already... can you look at what you're filming? Oi! Look at what you're filming.
I can see it.
You're looking at your armpit. Get your hand off your head because you're frightening the dog. Hand off your head. Hand off the head.
Right. Head.
So, as you can see, we're just moulding this to join the pair of them together a little bit more better than the other stuff. Get your fingers out your face, Corona boy. Right. Okay. So now this stuff. Okay, you can also mould it with some water, but I ain't got any, so we'll have to use engineer water. Alright, bit of spittle. So we use a bit of spittle just to mould that in. Like that. Okay, like that. So, we'll put that under light, and you can see it, probably get that away from the heat. Probably that's the best idea. So you can see then where you need to mould it a little bit more. Okay. And then we're just going to lose that. Now, you must make sure that you can get these 2 keys put beside each other into the ignition barrel, and you're not going to foul it. So this is for the Honda integrated security system, which is really good. What I'm going to do is just push that back just to make sure I get clearance from the key before that goes off, because it'll be rock hard and I won't be able to move it. So we're just going to bring that back like that to make it more... We'll take that bit off, shall we? Okay, and because we got the spittle on it, we should be okay. So just do it on the same, that one. Because you don't want to have this proud and then not be able to get it in the ignition, but I think because it's a shitty Chinese one, you'll be alright. So there we are. This is how to cheaply get transponder chips on new keys. So what we'll do, we'll have... Now we've got one for a spare, and one for a... Oh, look at that. How amazing, look. How crazy is this? Even the boy's impressed with that. So, this is your putty, and I mean I've just done this 10 minutes ago, and
should I touch it?
No, because you don't want to, because you've got gloves on. This is the other epoxy. So this is the clear epoxy, where you just mix it like GB Weldwood, and this is... Oh look, there it goes. This will go like glass. No, because this is an irritant as well. This will go like glass. It will go as hard like a resin, like a surfboard type resin. Absolutely fantastic stuff we can buy. And I think they're about £3 or something on eBay. So again, this is an irritant, so we'll get rid of that like that. We'll pick up all these other little pieces. Don't leave it around for your dog to chew. And
poison.
And we're done. So cheap way of making sure you can get your transponders with new keys. Alright, so take care everyone. Have a lovely night and I'll see you all later.
You big poo.
I'm not